things I need of you, things you may not understand and may not wish to do. Please do not make the same mistakes I did. My father, Howard, deserted me before I was born. I could claim the loss of my mother, and the letter I received after her funeral blinded me to what I had to do. It would be a lie. Human nature sealed my downfall. My name is Philip. If you are lucky. I didn't read it all. Alright, so this is Penumbra Overture. Apparently it's episode 1. Part of the Penumbra series. We're gonna start a new game here. Guided action games. Most players. A real challenge. We're gonna go hard mode. My story began in February, year 2000. Okay? Now listen, okay?
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
So I am eating chicken while playing this because I haven't had dinner yet. Finally, we're almost docked. Better stow my gear. It may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up. Use left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Ooh, and I have a little hand. Whiskey, empty. Shame. Can I take it? Oh! I can pick it up. Let this can. I can pick it up, but I can't take it with me. Interesting. There's a little lock. Always travel with a padlock and a key, preferably mine's in my inventory. In the inventory. I. Double click. Okay. Oh, I swing it open. Ooh. Okay. Left click, things I can grab. Come in handy if the torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it through my inventory. Or the G shortcut. Okay, so it's a glow stick. Extra batteries for your flashlight. What's in here? Oh, a little lantern I ran into. Can I take these cans with me? I feel like I might get hungry later. We should put these in here, shouldn't we? Keep them for later. Special stash of soup. You know, what if we can't make it to the soup store? Alright, can I get in this, or doesn't look like it? Okay. More soup. Can I control the crouch? Get some more soup later. The book seems important. This map seems important. What about this chest? Wait, is this full whiskey? Is this whiskey also empty? Alright, not allowed to keep the whiskey. Dear Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest, at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest, but what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you. Oh, this isn't for me. I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so you can come home to me safely and soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I love you, you know. Wash those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish parts in no time. But I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Aww. Fisherman wife's love letter. Ooh, notes and to-do list. From the smell, I'd say there's an equal chance they use the chest for personal belongings or bait. Okay, what about the corners? Grab the bucket, there's nothing in it. Throw that out the window? No? Somewhere out there must be land and answers. Nothing up there, looks like. Playboy poster, it's nice some things don't change no matter how far from home you are. Photo of the fisherman's wife. She's no Playboy bunny, but she looks loving and kind. Okay. I see. Now I saw this. Oh, there it is. Flashlight. Switches on and off via the inventory, or hopefully with the shortcut key F. Okay, so F for flashlight, G for glow stick. It's pretty useful. I would think C would be better for crouch. Can I change the controls? Ooh. Very stark sound difference. Q and E for leaning. Left, right. X to holster. Miscellaneous. No. Wait, hold on. Crouch. Left control. Let's make that C. Just so it's easier to get to. I'm gonna keep pressing C for crouch anyways. There we are. So map. I'm certain the map's a good decade or so out of date. But landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm heading. Okay. Lastly, this thing. A good scientist always keeps a pen and paper handy just in case. Always good to have a notebook and to jot down interesting information, and P for reminders. So N gives me this, P gives me just a blank page. Oh, okay. The to-do list is the blank page. The notes is literally all the notes I've collected. I gotcha. Well, I suppose we should go ahead and get out of here, right? Oh. I'm down. Can I take this lantern with me? I don't think so. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard, that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and knew hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. So cold, don't know where I am, need shelter soon. My entire head went numb. If I click and hold the interact button, I should just about manage to pick up a rock. Cold's made me weak, but I can still throw things using the right mouse button. I should go get the bot. Yeah. Jotted down a note just in case. Ah, here's a rock. Oh no! Turn it. Click. Wrong way? No? Here we go. Oh, let me in. Yeah, I made it. Hopefully it'll get a little bit quieter now. Oh, shit. Jesus, my head, I can't believe I fell this far and survived. Although looking around, maybe I didn't. Heavy looking wood rail, could be anything inside of it. Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? Heavy looking wooden barrel. A metal rod. Well, I'll take that. A steel rod. I feel like I should board it up somewhere. What's in here? What, a flare? Ooh. What if our ration pack? What happened? Why did I... Well, I guess I can't eat it? Oh, long past the sell-by date. I'm cold. A flare. A hammer. I can swing the hammer if I hold left mouse. I can make a backswing by pulling the mouse right and then following through by pushing left. The opposite works too. Pulling back, thrusting forward produces a stabbing motion. I reckon if you hold down right mouse and then backswing, I should still be able to look around after the backswing. Hold down right mouse after a backswing to look around. Okay. So I should... Holding down left mouse? Maybe I have to... I can't bash these because I'm looking at them. Okay. Odds are they won't pull off my bare hands. Hole's been boarded up a long time ago. The wood looks pretty soft now. Do I have to, like, equip the hammer first? Is that it? Wooden door. I hope it's open. Stuck. Something in the way. Okay, it's a body. For sure it's a body. Ooh, what's this? Emergency exit procedures. Oh. Alright, if I go into my inventory, if I double click it, I I have a hammer now. Ah, oh, and there's hotkeys. Notebook, metal rod. It's a flare. Could be a handy light source. Padlock, it's an old padlock. But it still works. Okay. And I have half a battery's worth. A flashlight. So if I hold left click. Oh. Ooh, loot. I have to press one to put it away to grab it? Ah, okay. Oh. Alright, it has to start the animation in order to... Okay, in order for it not to be a looking motion anymore. Okay, okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Alright, well I guess I'm not getting through there. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, let's a metal shelf. They're metal shelves. I didn't know that. Alright, let's break the rest of these. I bet if I stand here I could... Wait. There we go. A little... Going left to right's a little bit more finicky than going from right to left. Definitely likes that a lot more. I mean, I guess it's in my right hand, so that makes sense. Yeah, hard pass. Music's solid. I don't appreciate that. The hatch is seriously solid. It won't open by hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out or in. There's that metal rod. Looks like some kind of industrial mechanism. Well, there's a hole in the center. No way to operate it. Ah! What the shit? They cracked the metal. That's the door, right? Okay. That flopping sound scared me. I thought somebody was going to pick the door again. I don't want to operate that. I don't... Can I crouch jump into this hole? I can't. Okay. Well, I went to the left, right? This is a loop. That's just a loop. Okay. So I shouldn't keep going to the right, following the right. If I do that, I'll come back here. So I do want to go back this way. See, it's a loop. There's nowhere else to go. Well, I guess I should get the rod out. Ugh. Alright, feels bad. Don't know where this leads or what's waiting for me, but unless I want to starve to death, it's my only option. Besides, maybe this place had something to do with my father. Yeesh. Alright. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought. But I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets, emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, families, lovers. All there, if something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was at school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Jotted down a note just in case. A note of what? Wait. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors. And fairy tales, I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, I'd be best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching or pressing C will give me the chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know I've got it right because of the blue tint in my vision. Oh, so I'm not freezing. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Okay. This is the door I just came from. Like that, I'll be virtually invisible, and after some time I should get my night vision back, provided I stay still. What's that? Heavy, but I could lift it, could do a lot of damage to anything underneath it. Oh, okay. Not as heavy as it looks. Still, I should serve as some form of weapon if I have to defend myself. Isn't that what the hammer's for? There's a map. We're at the exit. Workshop and office are to the left. Really? It says that... See, the line in the center right there is kind of what's getting me. Yeah, I want to go to the workshop. Nice and easy. Workshop. There's a light on in the workshop. It's locked. What was the note? Found a locked door in the middle of the mine. The entrance to the cave has caved in. There must be another way out. Oh, those are my notes. The flashlight does something, but considering that I have a battery, I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Large wooden box. Perhaps I should break it. not. The office? Is the office locked? No, the office is not locked. Okay. Seeming a little juddery. I'm gonna try restarting. Loading back up from my last save. Hopefully it's a little less glitchy looking. Let's check our personal notes. Alright, telling us to press C to crouch. Best bet is to hide for a couple of seconds or so, perfectly still. That'll make me properly hidden. What am I hiding from? Don't know. Didn't save that I found the locked door at the workshop. But I do remember that we can go to the storage room. Ooh, interesting. No, the office. I believe it over here. The office had some light in it. Yeah. Typewriter dates back even further than the war. Made in Germany, 1923. Oh, okay. I can just pick it up. It was partially in the table, it looks like. That's fun. Alright, bunch of papers. Can't do nothing with those. Ooh, a chest. It's locked. Another flare. What did I do? Okay, flares are on 3? Sure. Rotting wooden shelves. Must be added moisture from the grate. This whole room is putrefying. So much history in this place tied up in words and left to decompose. Can I pull these out? Ooh. Anything in there? No, doesn't look like it. This one. This one. Ooh, more batteries. This one. It's an old artifact with spelled with an E. Interesting. Okay. It's a picture of a British Talon. It's not Friday. You're right. I added new things. We're doing new things and times and stuff. It's a picture of a British platoon. It must date back to World War II. I suppose this mine was converted into some kind of bunker. I updated my my schedule. So I'm playing some more games now. At some different times. Different games, different times. Oh my god, the chair's in the way. Excuse me. I've got to search for loot. In the scary... This is supposed to be a scary game, by the way. Ooh, look. See, look. There's a key. Take that and a note. Copenhagen Post. Monday, 17th, August, 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Oh shit, we're in Death Mine, guys. We're in Death Mine, I think. And the entrance is caved in. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mine-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rock may be the cause of high suicide rates at a Greenland mine. It's not the daytime, it's nighttime for me right now. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the workers of the Northwestern lead mine last year. They discovered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high. 46 deaths per 100,000 populace compared to the national average of 29. It's quite a bit higher. On further investigation, experts diagnosed it in many of the miners' symptoms in common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that natural deposits of lysergic acid. pH4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties may be present in the rocks. A few locals were conducive to interview, but those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Spirits known as Turngate live in the mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. Okay. You have to clock in. Okay. Have a good day. Night. I guess it doesn't really matter. Have a good one. See you next time. Enjoy work. Bottle of Baxtrin might come in handy. I'll take that then. Military report. Dated back to 1945. Okay. Well, I hope you have a good day clocking in. Right. Command bunker, emergency airship. Zulu weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runaway maintenance completed. Ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The 1 wounded figure is no cause for concern. Back in London, the Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. Why is there only 1 wounded then? Take partial responsibility for this, and that I allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up the manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined. Injured man has been sent home for medical care. I can't help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay out here, but the matter is out of my hands. This base is so disconnected, sometimes I feel as if this war could end and we might not even hear about it out here. Supplies requisition order, dynamite for excavation, 7 bayonets, not necessary, but procedure states we should have a full complement. 1 industrial ice pick, 1 pair of reading glasses. Glasses are rather in poor state of repair. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage, and excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. 1 point of curiosity. Some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth. Ooh, artifact. You mean the one on the desk? Discovered by one of the work teams later this evening. After martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of light which constantly emanates. Chief NCO M. Major. Alright, so I wonder if I take... Oh, I clicked on it. I thought I clicked on it before, but now I know what it is. A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know this man before me is Howard. I call him father. Ugh, what the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Do it again. Oh, whispers. Love that. May never get used to that. Do it again. Okay. That's it. I don't think it's going to do anything again. Alright, let's open this. We got the key. This key? Yeah, buddy. Give me that manual. Book of explosives. Black match fuse. String. Black gunpowder. Baxtrin. Hey, we just picked up some Baxtrin. Dynamite. Diatomaceous earth. Nitroglycerin. Sodium carbonate. TNT, red phosphorus, and barium for Armstrong's mixture. Okay. Cool. I'll take that for sure. See if we can find some more stuff in the... Oh. Speaking of stuff, painkillers. Why are we gonna need that? Why are we gonna be in pain? Why would you do this? Okay, good. We can walk through the cabinets. That's nice. What's that? Beef jerky? Beef jerky is what never expires, right? There's nothing behind these. Okay, I'll close these drawers at least. You know, it's a desk. There was nothing in here, right? Yeah. Oh, what's this? Fairly basic work desk. This place must have been converted into a functional office at some stage of history. Alright, well, I have the instruction manual now. So the storage room will have the stuff. Hopefully. Why is that sound happening? It wasn't playing that sound before. Ah! Oh god. Never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I'd better not stare at it. Anything within my field of vision might make me panic. Surround sound's coming in handy there. Oh, did you see it? I saw it. Nope. Shit. Oh, nope. Oh, shit. It's right there. It's right there. Yeesh. Like a dog or something. Gone? We get out of here. Hopefully it's not this way. Oh geez. The sun is like shining on my glasses here. Oh no. Jot down a note. Storage room's this way. Is that it, or is that a box? Hearing danger sounds. We're going back this way. Okay. I think he's like blocking my way. What do you mean he's in front of me? Alright, I made it to the storage room. Ooh, that was fun? Are we safe in the storage room? What do we got here? Lots of paper boxes with rusty nails? Can't take them? If I press G, go to the inventory, does that... I wonder what the difference between the glow stick and the... that? Just boots? Reams of wiring? Okay. Old paint cans. Bought it from long ago. Why am I hearing like a skittering? It's not a fun sound either. Square box. Who's breathing? Gun brain equals dead. Square box with stuff minus stuff equals moving the box. Lighter plus fuel equals happy fire. Bugs equals sad. Oh, spiders. Spiders are sad. Got it. Lighter. If this lighter wasn't empty, it'd be handy to have. So lighter plus fuel equals dead spiders. Sounds like there's spiders equals sad. Got it. So if there's spiders, I'll be sad. Let me slap this onto beef jerky, not with aroma. Well, I prefer a first aid kit, but at least if I'm injured, I can grin and bear it. I see. Okay, let's put this away. Oh, look, stuff. Is that not? Trapdoor must lead deeper into the rock. Some kind of basement. Ooh. Okay. See, we got some painkillers, some batteries. Another one of these things. Alright, let's click on it. Let's see if we learned something new here. It was different but the same this time. Like I had more control, but over what? Interesting. There we go. Should I go in the basement first, or should I explore the rest of up here first? This sounds like death, doesn't it? It's locked. Locked from the other side. Does that mean there's someone still inside? I can hear chattering. Wait, what did that say? New note. Locked door with odd noises coming from behind it in the storage. Yep, okay. I think a dog is trapped in there. Like there was too at some point. Looks like someone's removed the ladder from these hooks with a pretty blunt saw. So should I not go down here, or is it fine? No, I don't like that. Looks as if the basement caved in some years ago. Something's tunneled through here. More recently, though. Christ, what sort of creature makes those markings? What markings? Oh, shit. What kind of markings? Oh, kind of like clawy markings. Oh, nothing good in there, looks like. Okay, well, we'll just grab this because I can throw it at something if I need to. Alright. I also don't like spiders. Why did I flash red? There's not... Let me just get the hammer out. The dead end. Let's get the ladder back, I guess. Ladder, please don't do this to me. Okay, nice and easy. Just back it up. Oh, nice. Okay. What else is over here, though? There's gotta be more loot. The spider went to the right, so I want to go straight. Oh, wait. What was that? Spiders in small spaces. I don't know if I can go through with this. I think I can hear the pitter-patter of tiny feet. Oh, was I looking at the cobweb? Steam could blister flesh from bone in an instant. I know I've seen it happen. What is that? Horrible sight. Luckily it's modified, or else the smell would be something awful. It's a dog. Day one, I begin this record still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure till what help there may be arrives. And to that end, I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now 30 years in, fate has struck again. I forecasted that today, that's day 3, the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. Day 6, my first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both these assumptions in going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously, could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. With that area I discovered this storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned: I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. General consensus: spiders bad. Got it. Caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts. 8? What? Oh, spider. Nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Well, you don't have to worry about it being venomous, you have to worry about it being poisonous if you swallowed it. And venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I have had since the incident. But lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath this storeroom in the name of science to discover more about these creatures' natural habitat. Day 50. For 4 days now, I have been surviving slowly off of the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time, I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels, however. Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries in my torch died, and I made a second life-saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few moments till I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. Dry, dusty old bags. Okay. Another note. Ooh, what's this? If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say that it looks like eggshells. Oh no. Day 71. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I'm concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. 1, I have no source of light. I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. The spiders are so tasty. Day 100. From the marks I have been making on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scrawl. Today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not it is the result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could only be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails, I am never recovered. And I am never recovered. I hope at least that my study of, and indeed involvement with, these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent. Got there more than. Got it. Okay. And it appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of these delicious new species. I only pray that the second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. That's ironic because I think the spiders ate him, so... Go. Ow. A whole new world. Finally, this must be all that's left of the basement storage. The lock looks rather worse for wear. So if I take out the hammer, what you're saying? Is that what you wanted? If I were to close this, is that a good or a bad idea? Oh. Chests might be quite common. Oh, these chests. Gotcha. Oh, there's the lighter fluid. This should fire up now. Filled up and ready to burn. With 98% power left on my battery. A little ghoulish, but should be a decent fallback if the torch cuts out. Oh, okay. It's filled up and ready to burn. Okay. So if I use number 2... Oh, I can just set these boxes on fire? No? Okay, not the boxes. Okay. Alright, so what if I can't set that on fire? What is that? How's that going to work? I don't know. What is this? Like a can of tuna? Well, that would work. You can actually light the oil on fire that's in those. Oh. Can I turn this, please? Go ahead and shut the gas off. Make it a little less dangerous for me here. Spiders don't like light, so having light is a better idea than not having light. There's the shells. Still lots of skittering. I think this is where we got the ladder from. Looks like it. So the only other way is the way the spider was. I think I'm all set, actually. I think I went through all the locations. I do believe. This leads us back over here. Should be the gate. Which is the gate. Okay. dog, which means that we actually gotta go this way. And left here? No, straight here, this way. So we got this. Oh! Oh no. So the guy got eaten. But we can get into his room now, right? I think someone's been dragged through here. Never seen this much blood before. Best chance to get some answers. Who else is still down here? They got dragged. Oh, through the locked door. Okay, well... Oh! Largest spider I've ever seen, with its gut carved open. Looks like an internal organ, maybe an animal tongue. Eesh. Alright, that was a squishy sound. I don't like that. There's nothing in this drawer. Is it a trick drawer? Do I have to close it and reopen it? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Nothing. Ooh, that's a pretty good jump. Nothing up. Oh, I can look through over the door though. That's pretty cool. Alright, let me out. Close that. There's no latch on the inside anymore. A pencil. Can't take that. I can take this key. What does it say on the desk? Rock spider? Lantern. Day 200. Spider Haters Note. It has been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months, partly due to my forced retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself within one of the smaller rooms. Above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation, which I was forced to conduct myself, without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough. A simple amputation of a non-vital organ, I began to notice a thick, glue-like substance forming on my tongue and was forced to accept that it had become infected through consistent toxin ingestion. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last entry, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mind system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I still hear my aggressive little friends scratching on the door of myself. To myself, So is this actually a penknife? Or is this a pencil? Well, at least this one's a little more positive, although I'd question the motivation. Oh. I'm gonna... Is that a good thing to do or not? I don't know. Oh. Nothing in here? Okay. Here's reports, blah blah blah. Same as before. Okay. Oh. Well, that's... not great. The hole isn't large enough for a man. Not that I'd go anywhere near it, even if it was what burrowed out this tunnel. God, I hope it wasn't a spider. What's that? Beef jerky. Oh, it's for distracting the dog, isn't it? I can take it and throw it. I'm gonna throw that on... Oh, okay, they don't flip and replace. Key is old and scratched, but looks to be in one piece. I think this one is for the other door. The workshop. Yeah, the workshop. Can I save old storages now? Save spots. Auto saves. And favorites. Okay. Back to game. Oh wait, that's not a good sound. Do I see anything? Not quite. Okay, well hopefully he's not right there. There we go. Close. And stay closed. I don't know what is in these bags. Mining slag, maybe. There's still danger noises, which means even though there's lights around here, we can still see something bad. It might be a good idea to block the door. Dog creature is back there. The one that's sneaking up on me. Block what door? Oh. The door over here. You mean like that? Shit. Fuck. damn it. Why is it in here? Didn't go nearly as far as I wanted to. Motherfucker just pushed the door closed and broke it down. Well, fuck. Well, kind of shit out of luck now. I'm sure he would have busted it down anyways, but god damn it, I didn't want to have to deal with him right off the bat. I don't want him doing with a hammer. I doubt I can do much with that. Workshop is this way. Well, assuming there's only one, he's behind me, so we're good. It's a really harsh assumption, though. Look, there's the dog. A key panel, oddly placed. It's definitely newer than the rest of the mine. Cool, cool, cool. Don't have a key number though. Okay. Well, once I get a pad to type in. Guess I'll carry this. Can't see very far when I'm carrying it though. How that works, I don't know. Still over here because you're a little bitch. Says the explosives are that way, but what's over here? The dog is that way. Shafts caved in here. Could have happened years ago. I shouldn't be risking my life like this. The whole facility could come down around me. There's a note here, though. I love my workshop. It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot help but feel for those without such delicate, mousy morsels on which to munch. Or red 8 ravenously of their flesh today, and shall continue to do so possible. Thanks solely to the button pad I installed at the door, and yet Red's mind is working somewhat backwards today. So it's what, 8412? Really wanted to get my hands on some explosives though. Too bad the dog's still there. I think if I had blocked the door, he would have broken it down anyways. That's my belief anyways. Alright, what did I say it was? see, 8412. Alright. Look at me remembering stuff. Alright, what do we do now? Take a bite of chicken. Okay. It looks like they've seen some use in their lifetime. Can't have been much fun working down here. In fact, it must have been pretty god-awful. Yeah, those are super bent. That one looks pretty good, though. Overall. Can I take one of those for defense? Oh, there's another glowy thing. Worn and torn, yet the edge is sharp to the touch. Look, there's a door here. Well, that's fun. Alright, shall we? This must be tied into what's going on here. If I keep experimenting, I may discover something useful or have a heart attack. It could just be a piece of ice reflecting the light, or more likely my imagination, but something definitely catching my eye under these rocks. Oh, it's a pickaxe! All the things that you'll need to be a successful as a carpenter. Oh. It looks ancient. It's so old I don't even know what it would have been used for. Can we turn the handle and find out? It looks like it's for spooling wire. Or something. It looks like the hole's at least 3 feet below the surface. The light's being refracted through all that ice. Oh, okay. So I wonder if I put this on 5. Okay, it doesn't use the other side. You know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna replace the hammer with this. Wait, what's this? I got cotton string. I can almost make dynamite. That's cool. Oh. God, more spider webs. I hope the hole was here before the spiders and not the other way around. Yo, same. There's like hole dots in here. Is that from the... I wonder if this works. Well, that's it. Oh, that's 2 hits. This is stronger than the other one. Just looking at these webs make my skin crawl. God, the barrel pieces scare the crap out of me. Hey now. Flare. Could be a handy light source. Okay. Oh yeah, we can tilt to look. I already forgot that was a thing we could do. This place is in a serious state. Did the railing come off through disrepair, or was it ripped off? Great question. Don't have an answer for you. Oh, high voltage there. Went in a circle. Got it. Electric fence, and it's been put up recently. I better find a way to get over. A way to get over. You mean like grab something to jump on top of or something like that you talking about? Like this box? Does this box help me somehow? Can I throw the box at it? Does that help? Oh, that's a nope. Maybe I need 2 boxes. Hey, look, a second box. Why? Loose batteries powering the fence. Can't be that long ago that this was set up. Why would I undo that? Set the battery back. Oh, do I need it over here or something? Explosive. Ah, this is more like it. Okay. Well, that's one way to get it to work again. Locked. Damn it, how am I going to get in there now? The door does look very weak and old. There. Perfect, a gunpowder keg. There's only a small hole at the top, though. Not big enough to reach in. Nothing particular. Some more painkillers. These look like homemade cherry bombs. Very small explosive, probably soaked through by now. So they're good. Soaked through is not a bad thing. It just means they're a little volatile. What do we got here? Stick of dynamite. Small hole at the top. Well, I suppose we could just put this too small to thread the string through. So you really do just want me to like dry gunpowder, that's what I needed. Let me just pick it up then. Boom. Well, how do I get the dry gunpowder then? Soaked through. If they're soaked, then can I just dip it in the gunpowder? I guess it doesn't work that way. I need to start thinking straight. Oh, yeah, probably should have just set that on fire. Soak the string first. Oh, the recipe. All right, let's hold on. Notepad, notes, explosive book. String should be coated with a thin layer of Bactrin, which acts as an adhesive. Carefully rolled in gunpowder, left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. So let's do that real quick. Take this, put it in that, soaked in Bactrin. And then you take this, roll it in that. Dynamite. Wait, that's not what I wanted. What? Okay. Alright, go back to the notes. Alright. Simply form into short sticks and wrap in paper. So I need diatomaceous earth, nitroglycerin, sodium carbonate. Or do I have to do that? Not quite right. So we have a fuse. else did we need to do? Okay. Missing something. Need to remove the rubble first. Oh, that's that area that was caved in. So I don't think we have to make dynamite. We have dynamite, and then we just need the fuse to add to the dynamite. Type thing. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay. So we have dynamite, we have string, we have lighter. I think we're good to get out of here. Head back to that rubble area. We still, is the dog still over here? He's still right there. This is where I needed dynamite, right? Is this not? Oh shit. Did that do it? Maybe not. Where'd he go? Did he just make a little loop there? Mr. Doggy? Oh. Oh no, he's coming this way. Oh, shit. thought he was following me, but he wasn't. If I were to take this rock and then throw it, I wonder how far I could throw it. To distract Mr. Doggy. Nope. Shit, he saw me for sure. Go see the food. No, that's not what I wanted. What was that? Old cement mixer, seen better days. Could have been used for mining operations, but I don't see a fuse. Don't want to risk this thing going off before I'm ready. Oh. There's Mr. Doggy. You can see his butt right there. Turn around, please. Shit. I only have one meat left. Oh, he's right there. Thought he was further to the right. Okay, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Is that how you want it to sit? Okay, so I think it's like that. That looks a little bit better. I've got the fuse sorted. One spark in this thing should go up a tree. I just hope it doesn't take me with it. So I need to light it and probably like duck behind these. Take cover. But where? Just going all the way over here. I wonder if the dog heard that. That's a hard yes. I wonder if pathing changes when you unlock that area. Oh, there's the eyes. It's coming this way. It's going back this way. Okay. See it over there, but hopefully it's back over at the lights. It's not much of an opening, but I'll still have to do. Potholing always has me terrified. Oof, when I look back, I can't think what spurred me to go deeper into this mine. Perhaps it was arrogance at still being alive, or something as ridiculous as facing adversity and coming out on top. Now I know I would have been better off starving or being mauled to death than kick-starting the chain of events that led me to end up here, writing to you. I just hope once you understand my story, you will have what's necessary to put an end to this tale. I certainly didn't. Wow, okay. I wonder if that is a save point. Yes, lead shafts. Gonna add that to my favorites. And I'm going to go ahead and exit the game. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and we'll continue with Penumbra Overture next time. Peace out.
Nobody cares about your problems. Gotta find a way to solve them. Not trying to be rude, wanna tell you the truth. One day you'll wake up like, what did I do?